water it. Don't water it while I'm on it.
Nope. Come over here. Come here. Come here.
If I'm standing on that when that thing comes up,
No,
then really
Just
bad
gonna
things happen.
See you later. There.
Additionally, when he's got the tree deployed, right? You can see he's actually taking a little hack out of it with his axe. If he's doing his down special again while the tree is out, axe out. If he chops the tree down and you're standing in front of it, it is extremely, extremely powerful.
It's pretty bad.
And I'm totally going to show that off in a second.
Well, Bowser is also a serious threat.
Yeah, and Smitty's been practicing quite a bit with Bowser. Bowser, you know, to be honest, in Brawl, you can really work him over because he was, I mean, he's a big character, he's a strong character, but he's also really slow. And he's really been, you just got beetled. In this game, he's not only he's still slow. Obviously, he's a huge character, but they've really buffed his attacks to be strong.
He's got the strength to match now.
And he has a lot of moves that just basically ignore what's going on around him. So he'll be winding up to hit somebody, and you'll come in and punch him in the face, and he just, I mean, he'll take damage, but he just flat out ignores it. Yeah, he doesn't flinch at all, and as a result, he'll follow through and just totally cream you. All right, I gotta concentrate for a second on enough of this talk.
These guys are.
So let me talk a little bit about Link because actually I'm gonna play Link in the next match because we're already gonna run out of time for this. All this talking, man, I'm totally not gonna win this, and that really fills me with general.
It's fine. It's great.
This is what happens when you're trying to talk.
Yeah.
Rich and Eric are like beating on you.
Yeah. At least I gave you a little hook shot there at the end. What? How
I didn't even make the
right.
sudden death.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, buddy. That was great. Yeah, that was great. Camera malfunction there. Anyway, so just to close the book on the villager, because I don't think I'm going to let you play him again. Really innocent-looking character, but I mean, in the right hands, it's really one of the most nefarious characters in the game, because you can essentially be planting these little trees everywhere, and people will forget that there's a seedling there, and all of a sudden you water it and something pops up.
And also, that cuteness is what enrages me every time I play against him. It's just like, how dare you, you know, be so adorable and also be destroying me.
I love the little look in his eyes when he swings the axe, too.
All right, I'm doing Link again, and this time I'm going to talk about Link, I swear. You guys play whoever you want.
I do like the villager.
All right, fine. Just don't hurt me too much while I'm talking. Clearly, I can't multitask.
All right. I'm going with my friend.
Oh, yeah, we fit train. All right. Let's do something relatively stable so that I can't do a dynamic stage or it's like things are going to be dropping out from under me. All right, so Link was one of my favorite characters in not only in Melee, but I really love Link in the original Smash Brothers on 64. So one of the things that's been super powered up is his jump slash. His dash slash, you can see this little move I'm doing right there. Really strong. You saw I just did 14 damage, but it has really good knockback, so it's a good KO. I think I've got something crappy. Spin attack is still there. His slashes come out really fast. Special attacks are basically about the same as in Brawl. You have the boomerang, which you can control directionally at different angles. Bombs, of course, still in effect. Arrows, good projectiles.
No, get away.
You shoot it fast, they come out, but they're a little bit weaker. You charge it up, they go a little bit farther and they're stronger. I love this. Look at his new jump slash animation, his up slash. Kind of kicks his legs out. You can see, you really feel the effort that he's putting forth. You can really feel me getting KO'd while I'm turning to talk to you. That's really awesome. Additionally, let me see if I can. Oh yeah, I'll just run into that.
I'm not avenging him at all.
These guys are not helping.
No, they're not. All right, here.
Go
Spade,
for
come
it.
here.
Here, I'll bring him over there.
Yeah, let's throw him out here. Oh, that was not good. That was awesome. That was deep, bro. So what I'm trying to demonstrate here, there's the jump slash. Is Link now has.
Here, I'll get in the position over
yeah.
there for you.
The first couple frames of his down spike right there is actually now a meteor smash. So if I can get somebody out over the edge, yeah, thanks for holding him. If I can get somebody out over the edge and get him with those first couple frames, it's a meteor spike, which for me, if I'm going to main somebody, they have to have a spike.
I'm exactly the same way. You know that I'll do anything to go out for a spike.
That's great TV. That's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it's all about. You got to humiliate your opponents and just shame them.
Ow. I'll just give him another jump slash. All right. Oh, actually, here's
we got a smash ball in play.
Not only that, we have a cuckoo. So
not me.
Oh, how did I miss that? So if you hit somebody with this,
All right, go for it.
now the cuckoos are basically going to be obsessed with the Wii Fit trainer for the rest of the duration this time. Basically, I mean, anybody who's played the Zelda series knows how incredibly obnoxious and lethal that is.
They are pretty lethal.
All right, let's play a little more. I'll switch off of Link. Let me get into one of the new characters here. I've been doing a little bit of practice on Greninja, who is obviously new to anybody in the series. This is an extremely devastating Pokemon, and normally I'm a pretty straightforward Smash player. Like I like running up and just wailing into people. Greninja is a lot sneakier than that, and he's a subtle character. So I'm not amazing at him yet, but let me try to walk you through what makes him special. Let's go. Where am I going to be able to show this off well? We'll go here, the Coliseum. Coliseum is new to this series. It's from Fire Emblem. Rich here has worked on many Fire Emblem games.
Oh yeah.
Coliseums are generally places of pain and glory. All right, so for Ninja, you guys go over there. You go fight over there. So he's got obviously really fast, great ninja sneaking animations too. Look at this.
Oh, it's so awesome.
Neutral special is this giant water-based ninja star. All of his moves are water-based, water Pokemon. This move I love. This is Shadow Sneak. So when I better not Shadow Sneak into that Oshawott out there. So when I do a side special, like so, you can see his shadow kind of pops out, and it's probably, I don't know if you can even see it on the feed, but it's a really subtle effect. His shadow moves out in front of him, and then when I let go of the button, he appears and does sort of oh, nice. Yeah, good punch.
I just charged that, like I didn't want to break it. I didn't want
This is a devastating level for Little Mac. I mean, this is.
Oh yeah, because there's no edges. Him having no air game doesn't
no
matter.
worries about air game.
So you see, no, don't worry about it. They can see it. So you see I pop out with this little dual kick just out of nowhere. Really good for surprising opponents. Also, here, come over and give me a punch.
All right.
Somebody wail into me.
Try
again.
That was great. No, I like that. This is awesome. I love this.
And that's how you get KO'd. Yeah, just come over and punch you over.
All right.
At the moment I'm countering. Wow.
All right.
All right, we're not even gonna show
All right,
that.
this time. Here, do it again.
We got to do it naturally. There's no way to fake a counter. We'll just do it in the course of battle. Essentially, what happens when I counter a move is he kicks out this little substitute doll, or even a log of wood, and then shoots sideways and does a really impressive counterattack. Not only that, but Greninja's up B is this sort of like Pikachu's lightning jolt attack, where he. Oh yeah, now we have to deal with Supersonic. That's not a good thing. You can see right here, up and over. Really good recovery, really high recovery. So I haven't decided if I'm maining that guy yet, but his playstyle really appeals to me.
Sometimes it takes really years with a Smash game to finally really realize if you want to go deep on some of these characters. It takes a really long time.
It was a lot easier back in the 64 days, where there's like 12 characters, and you get really amazing at all. And the cream would float to the top. Now these rosters are so huge that spending the amount of time to really get into why you love a particular character and why it works for you is really difficult.
Well, and Nate, you're a huge advocate of random. You think that's that's kind of one of those glorious ways for you to play, because I mean it shows off your skill on all these characters. But who have you been leaning towards lately?
In this build, I've been leaning towards Link. I'll play a little Samus later. Samus has actually received some pretty big buffs in this game.
Well, I'm a big Samus player. I love Samus.
I've actually been leaning towards a couple characters that we haven't announced yet, so I'm not even going to talk about those.
Secrets.
How about that Pac-Man, though?
Oh, yeah. Well, luckily, we can now start playing Pac-Man in the office. We've been behind closed doors, so practicing a lot of these secret characters sucks. It's like we're like crowded in like a closet. I mean, the treehouse is secret anyways, but like even within the treehouse, we haven't been able to talk about stuff like Pac-Man.
And layers
like
of
crouching in
secrecy.
a utility closet and playing Pac-Man. It's not the best way to do things. Okay, so for this one, you guys can fight off in the corner while I'm doing some stuff. I just want to talk about some slight mechanic changes. And this stuff it's probably not going to be very relevant for people who are just looking at the game for the first time, but for veterans of the series, little subtle things that he's done with that Mr. Sakurai's done with the physics of this game are really changing the way it plays. One is when you dash off the side, you do sort of this quick tumble move. See, Mario's just sort of automatically goes into a forward roll. It feels, instead of just sort of popping, I can't even get through his avatars there, but it feels really more dynamic to go directly into a move off of one of these rolls. And I think what we're going to see as this game evolves is a lot more ledge game. The ledge trumping mechanic is something that's new in this. It's really evolved over every game of the series, but in Melee, you basically get totally edge guard. For all the edge change, and the feeling of the edge change quite a bit. Oh, let's see the.
Well,
here.
and that's really where all the excitement happens,
Yeah.
right? On
Oh,
the
yeah,
edges,
always.
and that's where the top action is.
Oh, thanks. So you can build a house. I mean, this is Dream Home, which is the villagers' final smash. Calls in Nook and the Nooklings to build a house. But let me why doesn't one of you come over here?
Okay, I'm obviously on my way.
I want to show a little. Oh, whoa.
Good luck trying to have these guys follow any
So,
instructions.
I'm right here, I'm
so
right
come
here.
over and grab this edge with me. So you see how you sort of pop me off there? And then, here, I'll try to pop him off. So as somebody else lands on the edge, it automatically kicks the player right off that edge into a little spot on the side. And I mean, obviously, you saw that we were just rolling with that. Whoever's popping up, you're not even attacking them off the edge. Nobody's taking any damage in that. You're basically just scooching them off, trumping them. And so I think it's a little too early. Once we get like these guys who are winning tournaments, really getting a high-end edge game. I think we're going to see some amazing stuff on the edges.
Who do you think has the strongest edge game right now?
Oh man, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. At this point, I don't think any of us are good enough at the game to really just to have that.
I mean, we're really just scratching the surface.
Yeah. All right, I've had enough talking. Can I play one and you talk?
Yeah.
So I can. I want to have a real match so these guys can see what it looks like when we actually go at it.
I'm sticking
That,
to kill
by the
to
way, is one of my favorite stages.
Skyward.
Sword. I mean,
It's probably
you
hard
know
to-
I have a deep love for that game, and I love that stage.
and it's hard to notice when you're in the feed of a single match, but that stage changes every single time you play it. Essentially, there are locations that you land at, but the way you get to them is totally random. So every time you pull up into the sky and start floating around, you have no idea where you're going to land next. You might be on the statue of the goddess. You might be down, in the actual in Skyloft Village. You don't even know. All right, Sass, I'm not going to talk anymore.
All right, what's happening here? You're not doing one-on-one?
No, we're gonna
right.
do this is this is the end of the day in the treehouse every day.
Yeah.
And except probably with less swearing.
Well, we should talk a little bit about
Probably.
Treehouse rules.
Probably. Hopefully with less swearing.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Okay. So treehouse rules normally we play stock, and there's generally a code of honor in place. Now you got me talking yet. I'm not talking. We'll talk about that later.
I can talk a little bit about the code of honor. Essentially, we call it science book, and anytime that one player is down on stock and the other two player are up, there's sort of a general agreement that we're going to team up against the player with the highest amount of stock because we want to have the most exciting game possible. And some people have a harder time following directions and following honor and playing honorably. Now we know that it's a weird way to play, but it's definitely it's our tradition. And I don't know. There have been more than a few verbal arguments that have been raised about people being able to follow this deep code of conduct, and it seems to have been degrading over a period of time. People seem to be having a harder time with that.
It's all these young
It's the young bucks. It's the young bucks, of which I would.
I just hit you with a bat.
Come on. Another thing that's always fun is somebody grabs a powerful item like a bat, and everybody immediately teams up on that player just to get it out of their hands.
Oh, I lost
It's
it.
really irritating. I think this stage is giving me vertigo.
Oh, that was
jeez.
smart.
Yeah.
Why did we do that?
I'm fine. We're fine here. Everybody's fine. Let's do this.
I kicked through Lloyd.
Oh. Smash ball in play.
all
Okay,
right,
here's
okay.
an awesome
Later.
example of Samus's smash. His final smash is
worked out.
brutal.
Thought it could fly out of there.
Yes. Yeah. Another change here, Samus is not transforming into, Zero Suit.
Yep.
On that final smash. So
Sleeping.
Why would I sleep right there?
Oh. There's 18 seconds left.
Oh no.
There's
I don't want
Rich.
that.
Rich land those gyroids.
I thought I could get that one in while they were in the air, but nope.
Ooh, it's gonna come down 5.
Oh. This is going sudden death.
Samus's screw attack is really nasty now.
Yeah, she's got a
Sudden
really
death?
good pop at the top of her screw attack now. It's actually a really viable vertical KO.
Yeah, it just
No.
sends it flying.
Samus. Strong win.
See? No talking. I'm not going to... All right, we're going to... Any segments that we have from this from now on, I'm just not going to talk. I don't need to be humiliated on the internet.
Well, I think that's gonna happen to us all.
Yeah, actually,
There's no
I think I've
that
already
ship
been
has sailed a long
humiliated
time ago. Now, Nate, why don't we have Eric and Rich play a game,
Okay.
and we'll talk a little bit about what's going on.